Team Overdrive has always been driven by a passion for automobiles, a passion to drive, to travel the lesser known paths, to explore that which is seldom explored. From that passion arose a desire to share those experiences with you more intimately by bringing you to join the Overdrive team on road trip experiences known as the Live Life in Overdrive experience. Starstruck is one such unique experience, driving Mercedes-Benz's most capable SUVs on one of the toughest and most scenic routes in the Himalayas. The journey that ultimately leads to India's highest observatory, To Leh, for us to gaze at the skies above. We call the Himalayas our second home, simply because the mountains summon us to their lap every year, and without a second thought, we tank up and set off in search of new adventures. Personally, I have driven to Ladakh over a dozen times, and yet every year proves to be a new challenge, one we embrace with renewed zeal. The roads for the first part on this road trip are rough, but as you get deeper within Ladakh, the Border Roads organization has a firm grip on the area. The roads they build are getting better, quicker, smoother and longer lasting. Yet over some of this terrain, you need good tyres to sustain your journey. Our association with Michelin helps us to get the best there is where tyres are concerned for this arduous journey. This year, our route takes us alongside the shimmering and gorgeous Indus River. The landscape captivates us with a mix of purple and green rocky mountains, sand dunes and miles of flatlands interspersed with little vegetation and lots of wildlife. If you need proof of heaven on earth, it's right here, in the Changtang Plateau that also nestles our destination, To Leh. The excitement to drive along the course of a road less travelled onwards to a high altitude remote village 275 kilometers off Leh town was a high in itself. It was the lure of ending up in a promising untouched landscape. (14,700 feet above sea level) and the idea of camping while stargazing that made the drive unforgettable. We've embarked on a journey to stargaze in a remote, high-altitude village in Ladakh. A village that houses one of the world's highest observatories. The high altitude provides a unique opportunity to get closer to the stars. Clear, unblemished skies, the thin air and a lack of ambient light makes this the perfect setting to go stargazing. But before our visit to the observatory and the skies opening up their secrets to us, it was time to get acquainted with the nuances of stargazing from our astronomy expert on this trip, Jatin Rathod, an astronomer at the Nehru Planetarium.
स्टारगेजिंग में हम स्टार्स और प्लैनेट्स को इतनी अच्छी तरह से और क्लियर विजन में देख सकते हैं जो हम नॉर्मल अपने सिटीज़ में और जो आजू बाजू में देखते हैं उससे अच्छा कहीं एक्सपीरियंस क्लियरली विजन में दिखाई देता है, जो एक बहुत ही ऑसम एक्सपीरियंस रहा है मेरे लिए। ये हमारे साथ जतिन सर और जो एस्ट्रोनॉमी टीम है उनकी वजह से पॉसिबल हुआ है। मैंने सैटर्न देखा, मार्स देखा और कुछ स्टार्स देखे।
So I'm very glad to be here, the second highest observatory in the world.
It's quite amazing when you come up this high and look up even higher to the skies above and beyond this planet Earth we call home. First off, the Himalayas give you a sense of how infinitely small we are. And then gazing up to the skies, having seen the planets and galaxies and various star systems, either through the naked eye or a scope, makes one feel even smaller. This is a big picture unlike any other big picture. Having driven all this way to Hanle in our Mercedes-Benz SUVs with a bunch of people who share the same enthusiasm, it definitely leaves you starry-eyed.